Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are doing a minimalistic makeup tutorial. Very easy to follow, very beginner friendly. So if you want to see that, stay tuned. To start off, I'm going to use my Yardley Loose Translucent Powder and just do a light dust over my skincare just to set that. It's a very light base and it smooths out the skin and it does amazingly. I use this instead of primer. And then I'm going to go in with my concealer. I love this Revlon colorstay concealer because it's full coverage, and I'm just going over my spots there that I'm seeing, and I'm just going to cover those up and get my skin ready for this light foundation layer. I'm going there with my foundation colorstay foundation as well. It's also full coverage, but I'm going there lightly with a little bit of it, and I'm using a flat foundation brush. I'm doing this because I'd rather build it up instead of just having too much foundation sit on top of the skin. Look at how beautiful that skin like finish looks. That is what I'm going for in this look. So definitely use a little bit and build up where you feel like is necessary. And then I'm just going to go on top of this beautiful finish with my beauty blender just to blend it out again. I find that this makes it just smooth and beautiful than what it already was with just the brush. Now it's time for a light contour. I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Beautiful Bronze, and I'm going there by my cheeks, my forehead, and a little bit there on my, as you can see, on the eyes as well. I'm using it there, you know, just to give it a bit of a cat eye look, just to bronze it up a bit. You'll see that this look, I'm actually not really going to do any eyeshadow as much. I'm just going to use all the products that I'm doing on my face, that I'm using on my face, and I'm going to use them on the eyes as well. And this helps bring this natural look together. It just blends it in, and they just blend in together so well. And I'm using my brush there to blend out this contour. As you can see by my nose, I am also making sure that I blend it towards the eyebrows. It gives it a very beautiful lifted look. If you actually just contour, it just kind of elongates your nose and also gives this a nice beautiful blend to the contour as well. So just pull it up to the eyebrows as you blend it out. It's just beautiful. Then I'm going in with my highlighting shade Warm Honey. It's not so bright, as you can see. It is definitely not so bright. I'm not using too much of it, especially under the eyes, because I'm going to blend it out, and you don't want to use too much because it's just going to flatten out and just, you know, most of your cheeks. So no, you don't want that. You just want to highlight right a little bit under the eyes to flatten out that area and brighten up that area a little bit. Everywhere I use this, on my forehead, on my nose, cupid's bow, and chin, I use only a little bit, and I blend it out with my beauty blender. I'm just going to highlight underneath my contour to just give it that contrast, and it definitely makes the highlight and contour much better. Now I'm using my Intense Rouge Yardley lipstick, the pink lipstick. The shade is called Wink, and I'm using this for a blush. This is a beautiful hack. If you don't have cream blush, use your lipstick, okay? Use your velvet lipstick, and this gives you a beautiful blush. Look at that shade. I love that beautiful pink. And of course, because we're in theme with the whole face just blending together, I use this blush on my cheeks, on my nose, on my lips, on my eyelids, of course. And yes, I'm just blending it all out, and the face is already just warming up to each other. And then I'm going back again underneath my eyes with the beauty blender just to make sure that it didn't crease before I lightly set with my powder. The reason why I always lightly set, and we're using a brush as you can see, and we're applying light powder, is because it still gives the natural finish, and Yes, we're not baking. It just gives it a natural finish, and your glow, your internal glow, is still able to peek through the skin. It leaves the skin with that skin like glow without looking greasy. So that's definitely why I'm using it. And of course, I'm going in with my powder contour just to set the cream contour. The step is not absolutely necessary. You can skip this step, but I found that it also helps intensify my contour as well. So I like to do that. And I'm using the same powder contour as for my lower lash line there, and also just to sort of create a wing liner, a light wing liner, brown liner there on top of my eyelid with this very same contour as well. Then I'm going in with my Essence Matte Touch blush just to go over that blush there on the cheeks and on the nose quickly. This is also not necessary. You can skip this step, but hey, you can never have too much blush. Now time for the brows. I'm using my super affordable Essence eyebrow designer, and I'm going with hair like strokes onto my eyebrow. This is a beautiful pencil. I've made sure that it's very sharp in order to be able to do hair like strokes. And of course, the brow that I'm going to draw on is going to be a little bit more than the natural brow that I have. It gives me a fuller look, and I also bring it a little bit more to the front, almost to the bridge of the nose there, like where I blended in my contour. And then also the tail is elongated a bit. And then I go in with my spoolie, of course, to give that hair like look as well. As you can see, it's doing a beautiful job. And then I'm using the concealer, the colorstay concealer that I used for my spots underneath the foundation. I'm using this at the top of my brows. I like the color, so it blends in well with my skin tone. So that is why I'm using this at the top. And I'm going to use a lighter concealer at the bottom of this brow, the same concealer that I used to highlight. So I'm going to use it at the bottom of the brow to clean up the brow, and it's just going to look beautiful and more crisp while still looking natural. So that is what we're going for. This underneath, this concealer underneath will just help to, brighten it up a bit and just give it that highlighted look a bit. And of course, I'm going back in with my pencil to touch up wherever there is a need for a touch up. And yes, that is it for the brows. We are done. They're looking perfect and gorgeous. And now to set them, this is the final step, final brow step. I'm using my eyebrow gel mascara. The shade is actually blonde, so it actually makes my brows even lighter. I like this. You can get a clear one if you like that. And just to go back there with my contour to make sure that it goes all the way up to the brow again, I am using my eyeshadow brush. I'm going back and just reapplying the contour where the concealer may have removed it, and I'm also intensifying it there at the edges, to give it that cat eye look as we did initially. And then we're going to use our Lasting Fix setting spray before we apply our highlighter, because this helps intensify the highlighter actually and melt it in. I am just applying my Kate highlighting palette highlighter. I like mixing all three of these highlighters, or at least the two, the golden and the bronze, and I'm applying it everywhere. I'm applying it on the nose, on the cupid's bow, on the bridge of the eyebrows and the cheeks. And then I'm going to use these two shades as well as my eyeshadow. So that is a nice little hack. As you can see now, we've created this perfect eye look and we haven't even used eyeshadow. So I'm going to use that, using my finger to apply it quick and easy. Then I'm spraying some setting spray on my beauty blender, and I am patting it onto all the areas that I highlighted. This helps melt the highlights into the skin and make it look like a natural glow, skin-like glow. And then of course I'm also using it to melt the rest of my face, the rest of the product. So everywhere else where I didn't apply highlighter, this also helps just bring back the glow into the skin. It helps melt the product in. So definitely try this hack and see it works. And I am now tight lining with my kajal pencil, and then also using it. This is actually very beginner friendly. With eyeliner, if you struggle with eyeliner, if you use kajal pencil instead of, so you use a wax or a creamy pencil instead of instead of using liquid eyeliner, then your eyeliner comes out looking a bit better and you have less struggles. And this helps just thicken the the lash line. It just makes it look thicker and fuller. And then of course I am straightening out those eyebrows using an eyelash curler. Well, not straightening it out, but you get what I mean. Before I apply my Essence Lash Princess mascara, my Lash Princess mascara, perfection. That is it. And then I'm going at the bottom lashes, and that looks absolutely amazing. Look at that eye look that I created without any eyeshadow whatsoever, with all the other face products. And now I'm using my eyebrow pencil. Yes, the very same one. Well, this is a different one. It's a smaller finished one, but it's the same one, same color and everything, and I'm using it as a lip liner. I like using it as a lip liner. And of course I like my Dusty Romance shade Essence lipstick, and this liquid lipstick is amazing. It dries out matte and it's just a beautiful color. And on top of it, I'm going to use my Plumping Nudes lip gloss, also a fave from Essence. The shade is Big Softie, to finish up that lip look. Look at how beautiful it looks. Like the gloss from the lip just matches with the eye, and it's perfect. And that is the finished look. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're unsubscribed, and I'll see you in my next video.